Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the first half of January 2019. This is your love reading for the first half of the month. Thank you for joining me. Also, if you want to catch me live, make sure to subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon. I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so make sure to do that. But let's see what we have going on for you. The Ace of Hearts just kind of popped out here. I don't take pop-outs, but it is very interesting. You start off with the Two of Hearts, so there you go. Couldn't get any better than that now, could it? But let's see what we have. And you have the Ace of Clubs at the end. Probably one of the best readings I've seen this month. You start off with the Two of Hearts and the Nine of Hearts, a wish. So I feel like there is future love coming in for you. That is like a wish. That is something very good for you. As most of you know, I pretty much only focus on the sun when I'm doing readings, so I pretty much only read for the sun signs. But I am getting, if you are an Aquarius rising as well, watching this, I feel like this is going to apply to you for some reason. It just popped into my head. But I feel like there could be somebody at a distance who's coming in, and I do. So again, for some of you, I feel like it's somebody at a distance. I feel like it's going to be a wish, somebody that you really like, that you're very attracted to. I feel like distance could be part of the challenge here as well. But what I will say is, I feel like throughout this year, if this is for you, if this message is for you, I feel like that's what the year is going to be about. You are going to come together in some way. Somebody's moving, or somebody's going to be traveling, something. So I feel like if that's the case, then that's what will happen. I also feel like some of you are just getting a wish in love. You're just like getting somebody that you really like. Two Hearts, perfect match. So pretty simple on these first two cards. Next you have the Ten of Clubs and the Three of Diamonds. Yeah, I feel some sort of confusion, something creating a block here. So again, I feel like for some of you it's distance. Like somebody new could be coming in, and there's just some sort of distance between the two of you. I feel like the Ten of Clubs is a really good card. It says that there is going to be a very, very, very strong attraction to this person. Again, if this is for you, I almost feel like I'm talking to like one person, so I'm sorry if you're watching this and this isn't making sense, but I feel like there's going to be a very strong attraction to this person, and so it's almost like you are going to try to figure out how to close this distance. I feel like for others of you, this is just dating. Ten of Clubs is my card of just getting out there, meeting new people, dating, doing all that other stuff. It could be a little bit challenging, but I feel like you need to not give up. The next step up from the Three of Diamonds is the Four of Diamonds. Four of Diamonds, literally, one of the meanings, one of the traditional meanings of the card is patience for your soulmate. It says your soulmate is coming in, but you just need to keep trying. You just need to keep dating, meeting new people, and all that other stuff as well. So that's what I would say there. Next, you have the Seven of Spades and the Ace of Spades. I feel like this person's a breath of fresh air. I feel like if you're single and somebody comes in, I feel like this person is just like a total breath of fresh air. I feel like the way they communicate with the Seven of Spades, very straightforward, very easygoing. They probably just don't give two you-know-whats about anything, and so I feel like that makes them very attractive, because they're just like, I feel like this person is like Teflon. I feel like stuff just like bounces right off of them. And Ace of Spades, I feel like that is like my breath of fresh air card after a very difficult period of time. So again, if you've been struggling in love, or if you've been having challenges in love, pretty much anything, I feel like this person is just, kind of a breath of fresh air. That's all I can say about that. Next, you have the Three of Hearts and the Queen of Spades in your challenge position, deciding whether or not you want to take this leap of faith, like deciding whether or not you actually want to maybe risk getting hurt again, or deciding whether or not you actually want to jump into something new. Also, again, threes, this is a very good card. Let me start off by saying that it's a card that I call just an indicator card. I never attach a meaning to this card. There are meanings for it, but to me, it just indicates whatever is here is being pushed towards the positive side of things. So, again, there are no reversals in the playing cards. This is one of the cards that tells me whether or not the card is positive or negative, if that makes sense. But threes in general can represent things being off balance. So again, I do get that for some of you it's distance. It could be physical distance. It could also be something along the lines of maybe you work with this person and maybe they just don't want to risk work. It could be that simple. Maybe that is the obstacle to overcome. Queen of Spades just kind of says you are probably going to throw caution to the wind anyway. So I really don't see it as a problem. I feel like you're just going to be like whatever, and you're just going to risk it for some of you. This is you, Aquarius. I also feel like for others of you, it's like maybe you're just not ready to date yet, and what do you know? Ace of Hearts flipped out. So I feel like some of you just aren't ready to date. Some of you could also be moving. Maybe the distance is the fact that you are moving, or that you will be moving, and that could be causing a challenge here as well. Next, your solution is the Ten of Spades and the Eight of Hearts. Funny thing is, Ten of Spades is the card of moving as well. So separation. It's a card of moving from one thing to another, and it could literally just represent a move. And that could actually bring love into your life. Ten of Spades, like I said, card of moving. Eight of Hearts, card of romantic fantasies. So some of you will be living romantic fantasies in the near future with somebody, fantasies that you have. These could be any type of fantasy, sexual fantasies. Maybe you want to marry somebody who actually does the dishes. Maybe you want to marry somebody who likes going to the movies all the time. Maybe you want to marry somebody who likes dogs. Maybe you want to marry somebody who likes cats. Whatever your wildest, weirdest, strangest fantasies are, I feel like you will be finding that with somebody with this Eight of Hearts. Amazing card for dating. And yeah, 10 of clubs. I would say if you're single, I would be getting out there if I were you. I feel like people find you attractive at this time. Whenever a sign shows up as themselves in my readings, I always say, people are probably looking at you. People probably find you attractive. So now is the time to get out there and meet somebody. This can also represent kind of a move. So again, I feel like there could be moving energy around you. And finally, your outcome, Ace of Clubs, best card in the deck. So a very passionate new beginning with somebody. Now this is an admirer, the Jack of Hearts. It's just plain and simple, somebody who likes you, somebody who's interested in you. And this is a card of engagement as well. So some of you could be getting engaged to this person in the future. I do feel like this could be somebody brand new. Somebody, for some of you, I feel like you do know who this person is, which is kind of weird. I don't normally say that on this card, but I feel like you do know who this person is. For some of you, I feel like you do not. So, again, I feel like it could be somebody new, but somebody that you could marry in the future as well. So it looks awesome. You definitely have one of the better readings this month, I would say. Maybe not the best, but definitely very good. I would say if you are in a relationship, it looks really good as well. There's really not much to say, I would say, as far as being in a relationship is concerned. Things just look good. You have like the best love cards in the deck. 2 of Hearts, 9 of Hearts, 8 of Hearts, Jack of Hearts. If I was being really, really picky, I would say maybe the only challenges you're dealing with in a relationship are, is that person committing or not? Like, are they making the full commitment or not? Are they going to marry you or are they not? That could be a problem. I would also say that the other problem could be, again, romantic fantasies. Maybe there are things you want to do in the relationship that they don't want to do. Or, again, maybe you're just not letting these things out. I feel like I say this to you all the time, Aquarius. It's like, you need to find out if this person is just as weird as you are. People come to me all the time and they're like, like it's a wife who's like, oh, I want to dress up like a nurse in the bedroom, but he's, I'm too afraid to say that. I'm like, who cares? It's like, why not just say it? It's like, if you don't say it, then you're never going to find out in the first place. You're never going to live out your wildest nurse fantasies in the bedroom. It's like, just get it out there. And I'm always like, chances are this person is just as weird as you. I'm like, just say it, is what I would say. So it looks really good to me. So I'm going to stop now. So thank you, Aquarius, and enjoy your month.